Hello everyone and welcome back to Stappenbach. So unfortunately today we have no Nat with us. She's unfortunately not been able to join us. Something came up in real life, so I've held off as long as possible for doing the recording, but unfortunately we're going to have to proceed without her for today. So we're not going to do too much. Like, don't particularly like doing things without her. I could have done this as Ireland instead, but I thought no, it's usually Stappenbach, so we'll continue with what we normally do. So I've got a little bit of a plan to do today, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a bit of money while she's away. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab the mowers. We've not used the mowers in a while. Our grass field is 100% fertilised, but is in a really good shape. I know we've done grass work on this island recently. It's a bit difficult to get that balance between what we've done on one series and what we've done on another without it clashing. But it just seemed the easy option for today because none of the other crops are ready still. They're all still growing slowly. I could have fast forwarded time to get them ready, but like I said, I don't want to do too much without Nat being here. Plus she doesn't particularly like doing grass work anyway. So I'm going to go and get this field cut, and then I'm going to bale it all up, and once we've baled it we're going to wrap it all, turn it into silage bales, and then we're going to sell them at the biogas plant, and hopefully we'll get some money in if I can ever get across this bridge, because this bridge doesn't like me. Never get across it. Really bad. If I come back over it. Nope, still not having it. There we go. Bridge just hates me. It really does just hate me. But yeah, so I'm gonna get it all baled up, and then we're gonna sell it all at the BGA, and hopefully we will earn a bit of money from it. Now we have only got 9,322 in the bank, so I really do want to earn some money. It would be wrong key. Really would be beneficial to us, I think, to sell something that's high value. Now the last time we sold silage bales we didn't get a great deal. No, it wasn't silage bales, it was the actual silage, weren't it? We didn't get a great deal, but I'm hoping we'll get a little bit more from this one. Oh, not unfolded. Turn that on. Let's just make sure it's in swath mode, because I don't want to be swath dropping right now. That should be correct then. Yeah, there we go. But to make sure it's correct before we started. Yeah, I don't want to be having to try and windrow it when we don't have a windrower. We're on limited money today, and we need to make as much as possible with the money we've got. At least that's the plan anyway. Just want to try and get us some money in, and then hopefully when that returns, so obviously it's going to be next Tuesday now, by the time she's back in the episode with us. It should be on that field. Didn't realise we was running off his own field then. Yeah, hopefully by the time she's back with us we'll have some money in the bank and we'll be able to get on with doing something else. Getting some other fields to have. See, we may even be able to afford another field, to be fair, once we've sold the bales. It is a possibility. Always a possibility. We were discussing the other day, after the last episode, about the second combine, so that we can both work on a field at the same time. What we're thinking of doing is just getting a cheap one. So we were thinking of going for something like the Class Mega, the Dominator, Class Dominator. Just going for something like that, and maybe leasing it for the time being until we can afford to actually buy it, because then we still got the combine. It's not going to cost us an absolute fortune to have, so we can at least have it without shelling out a fortune, because it's only 40 grand to buy. So depending on what kind of money we get off this, we may be able to get the field and buy one as well. Depends what we get. I don't think we're going to get a great deal, to be fair, but you never know. You never know. So anyway, I am going to go into a time lapse while I finish this off, and then straight after this I'm going to get baled, and then we'll be back with you. Okay, I've just been and picked the bale wrapper up from the shop. We've leased the Krone SW4014, the square and round bale wrapper. And I thought, seeing though Nat's not with us today, we'll be cheeky and we'll have a go in the Valtra. Didn't know we never get a chance to actually drive it, because Nat is very possessive with her Valtras. By the way, as well, actually, that's something that I wanted to mention. We were supposed to be mentioning it. It was actually news for Nat, but I'll go ahead and tell you anyway. Nat has rebranded her channel. She's no longer I'm No Lady Gamer. She has changed her channel name to Lady V, which is Lady Valtra. After the comment I called when I called the Queen Valtra in the last episode, it kind of stuck with her, and she likes it. So she's called herself Lady Valtra, well, Lady V. She did want to use Lady Valtra, but obviously due to copyright reasons and what have you, she can't. Well, we weren't sure if she'd be allowed to use Valtra in her name, so she's called herself Lady V. But you won't miss her, because her channel art is all Valtras. So yeah, so go and check out that if you want to see what's changed. But yes, she's no longer I'm No Lady Gamer, she's now Lady V. There we go. Bale number 1 done. Bit of a slow process, but we'll get it done. Sorry, I'm a bit tired tonight. Try not to yawn then. But hopefully these will bring in a reasonable amount of money. Not sure how much exactly. It's not going to be a ton, but even if it just gives us 20 grand or so, it'll be better than nothing. I'm hoping it gives us a lot more than that, clearly, because we really are in desperate need of some money. But yeah, I'd settle for a minimum of 20 grand, just to keep the bank flowing, because at the moment it's looking very, very sorry for itself. 6,200 for a multiplayer series is pretty poor, to be fair. I do feel like we have been struggling a little bit on this map. it is quite difficult to make money. I think a lot of it's just because the fields are so small. You know, it's I won't mind, we're doing alright on our other maps, like, you know, for argument's sake on myself. And this is Ireland, you know, like I said in that, it's slow going. Don't feel like we're progressing quickly, but money hasn't been an issue. It's you know, obviously I wanted to buy more fields, and obviously money's been an issue for doing that. But in general, we've not struggled. We've been okay. On my Dalton Valley series, doing really well for money. Seem to be doing quite well on there, to be fair. Got a nice steady flow of cash in there. And then MVP, obviously it's clear that money's not an issue on there, just because it doesn't take much to get a lot of money on that map, especially with the size of the fields. It is definitely not a map where you're going to struggle for cash. But anyway, I'll go back into another time lapse while we get this done, and we will see you in a few moments. Right, okay guys, so at the bale trailer we're going to use the auto stacker, make life that little bit easier. No mucking about then. Get everything loaded up, and then we'll get it all in the anaerobic digester. It should be good. Hopefully we get a decent amount of money from them, to be fair. Really, I'm hoping we're going to get a nice amount. No, let's lift that up. Let's see if I can actually get around here with this. A little bit easier than the class. But, yeah, didn't think so. Do I really have to drive all the way around just to get some bales? It's rather frustrating. Come on, let me through. Let me go. Let me go. Right, yep, did it. That's fine. I can live with that. A bit rough and tumble, but we're through. So, black and white. There we go. Hopefully that should work now. Try it. I'm not entirely. There you go. I'm not entirely used to this auto loader stuff. I don't really use it all that often. I did use it from Dalton Valley. There was another one that I wanted. There's I mentioned it in This Is Ireland, the North Modding Company semi-bale trailer. Really wanted to use that one, but it is just too big for the map. It's I checked it out on a different map, on one that I like to check my mods on first before I actually use them. Sometimes I'll just use them straight away, but other times I do like to just quickly check them out. But that one, yeah, it was definitely too big for using on Dalton Valley. It's too tight of a map to use really big equipment on. Some stuff will be fine. Like you can have a truck, no problem, as long as you had a reasonable size semi-trailer. But you couldn't have anything the likes of that kind of trailer. It was a proper 40-foot trailer with a dolly attached for a tractor. Lovely trailer, really nice. But yeah, it's too big, unfortunately. So back to the drawing board on that one. I had to use the Pavelli, unfortunately, and I shall be on the lookout for a different one. I will use that one on a series at some point. Not sure when or where. but we will definitely use it at some point somewhere. Last couple of bales now. We'll pick that straw one up as well. I'm not sure if the biogas plant will take straw on this map, but it does take it on some. I'm not carrying one straw bale back to the farm. Not worth it. Whoops. There we go. Right. So, there we go, put it in transport position. And let's see if we can get it back over this bridge and into the biogas plant. Should go okay, I suppose. Just making sure that we get across the bridge because of the tail swing. That's going to be the really awkward bit. Now look at that, it went over the bridge that way so much easier than going the opposite way. You just can't weigh it up sometimes. I think it really does all depend on the angle that you're going at. It really does. Right. Anyway, let's get these unloaded into this PJ. And hopefully we should earn some money. We really need it. I'm in desperate need of some money. Right, so what I think we'll do is we will park it like so. Gonna unload them onto the trailer, that's it. Now, I know if we have the right one selected. And then what we're gonna do is just pick a couple up at a time and get them in there. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to go because this is a pallet fork, not a bale grab, but theoretically it's the same. Oh, last one. It is theoretically the same, so we should be okay. Let's see what happens. It didn't take the straw bale, but it fell in the digester. Never mind. It is what it is. Weird how the BJ on some maps takes it, and then on others it doesn't. You'd think that they just do it the same and all. If it's going to take it, it's going to take it, isn't it? That's it. Going okay so far. It's actually not too bad doing it with these pallet forks. Pretty stable. There we go, and off you go. Beautiful. See if I can get them from this side. Let's be lazy. There we go, look at that. And drop you in. Yeah, I've been lazy so far today, so let's not break the trend. Might as well stay lazy. I'm not driving all that way around just to pick some bales up. I'm actually surprised how stable these bales are on this pallet fork. I've never done this before. I've never actually used a pallet fork for bales. It's the first time, but it's surprisingly stable. No, last couple, and then we just got the ones on the base. See if I can get this in 2 bales. Yeah, like that. There you go. Look at that. Whoop. And I lost them. That went well, and then not so well. Never mind. Let's try that again. I got them both. They're not going to go in, better fast forward time. Right, that should do it. There we go. Now we can do the same again, that was rather easy. Go. Oh, it's catching on the edge of the trailer when I'm lifting them off and not going where I want them to. Number 2 gone, and the last 4. We should be all good then. Keep you away. Ah, lovely. And that's the very last 2. And we're done. Beautiful. Right. Let's hook everything up and head back over to the farm. So what I'll do in a minute, I'm just going to cut the video and we'll fast forward time to midnight because not a lot happening. There's nothing to do around the farm anyway. We're just waiting for the crops to finish growing. So I'll fast forward time to midnight. We'll see what we get for the bales. And hopefully it's a good amount. Really am hoping it is. Didn't hit record quick enough then. We got 40,400 from the biogas, but we also got charged all those charges as well. It's left us with 38,856, which is not bad. It's not going to do us a great deal. Not going to do us much, but it'll keep the bank up until we get these next crops in, which I'm hoping will be the next episode. We're probably just going to have to fast forward time until some are ready. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you again soon. And bye for now.